Good day, everyone. I'm going to demonstrate the PA oblique projection of the scapular Y. The scapular Y, this is actually an oblique position of the body, but it's used for the shoulder and it's used for the scapula. And that's the reason is we're putting the scapula in a true lateral position. So, if we were using this part of the scapula series, then the scapula would lateral, and we call it a lateral scapula. We're doing this as part of a routine shoulder series. So, it's an oblique because the shoulder is actually oblique, and that's the area we're interested in its shoulder. For this, we're keeping our collimation open to 10 by 12, but this 10 by 12 is going to be lengthwise. So, the 10 by 12 lengthwise is the 12 inches your length. It's longer versus width. Now, we need to take our IR. We need to turn it lengthwise, like this. The reason that we are doing this 10 by 12 lengthwise, this because we're going to include the scapula. Remember that the scapula is it straight across the back, its angle, right? So, what we're trying to do here is we're looking for dislocation. It's very common for people to throw their shoulder out of joint, and that's dislocating the shoulder. The shoulder can dislocate anteriorly or posteriorly. Well, what we have to do to the patient is have to get the body of his scapula in a true lateral. So that's mean you're going to look and touch in your patient and turn their body, and it's about 45 to 60 degree angle of the body. So now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make an image to where the scapula's lateral, but my central ray is coming through pretty much the acromion joint or the AC joint. So, you're gonna have to collimate, and you're going to feel the acromion. You're gonna feel the end of the clavicle, and you're going to do the hand like this. And this line should be coming straight, or it should be longitudinal. It's coming through my hand like this. Another thing you can do is you can use the superior angle of the scapula to check and make sure you have it lateral. And if this is a superior angle and this AC joint line up and make a line, then you're going to get your scapular Y. So, this is the reason they call this a scapular Y. Is because the acromion and the coracoid make the top of the Y, the body of the scapula, and the humerus. Wait, let me show you here on the picture that make the body of the Y here. Can you see the Y here? So, this actually dislocated, which is why the humerus might have to come around like this. The body of the humerus and the body of the scapula are not superimposed like they should be for a step. This picture. So, now, this is the coracoid and this is the acromion. And this is the body of the scapula. So that's why this is called a scapular Y. Now you make sure your body of your scapula is straight. You can find the lateral end of your scapula and the acromion and make sure this line is coming straight through the middle of your fingers like this. So what I'm trying to do is get the body of the scapula lateral over the humeral head and the superior angle of the scapula in the AC joint there a line that will give you the scapular Y. For the second projection, it is a traumatic patient viewing the episcapular Y. Now, the top of the IR should be 2 inches above the top of the shoulder. The SID will be 40 inches perpendicular to the film center. So this is gonna be the episcapula. So while you're getting off the scapula, its KBP is 85. And bring his arm out of a 90-degree angle. So you're going to find his coracoid and you got 2 inches inferior to the coracoid. And just enter in the mid-scapular area. So you're getting the whole scapula in the image. But before I take this, I put a shield on the patient. So this will be the position of the traumatic patient viewing the episcapular Y.